Hey yo, I hope you all have an amazing and beautiful day. In this video, we're gonna go through the top 10 important Chrome extensions that will make your life easier and also efficient. So let's just straight get to the video. Opening up Gmail in your computer by going to mail.google.com is kind of annoying. Sometimes, even though myself, I forget to check the email. That's where come have the Checker Plus for Gmail allows you to see your real-time email that you receive in your computer. Now you can see here that it just show you all of the emails. First of all, when you download it, of course you have to connect it using just sign in that account, and then you can play around with the setting. Once you sign in, then you can see instantly all of your emails that you come to your Gmail directly. Apart from that, you can also set the a lot of setting to it, like do not disturb mode if you don't want to disturb, because when you receive a message it will kind of make a sound like you tend to see a notification on your phone. The same case here, you can just customize the way you want to be, but you got the idea. You can just play around with that. Now there is a lot of option with that. You can just customize these settings if you want to. If you click on this hamburger icon and then click on option, you can see here we have a lot of things like customize the notification that you receive, and it does have that sound that it kind of you will see about it. If you just install it, there is a lot of customization that you can play around with that. Not to mention, it makes sense to you when you receive a message and then you don't know after 2 or 3 days you see it. So yeah, check it out. Securing your browser by using external extension is kind of great. This is where come here the Likepw. It allows you to individually set a password to your browser so that no one can just directly open your browser and see all of the important history or the password that you save. Once you download it, you got to set a password here, and you can just type whatever password, and then you can also set here the hint if you want to. Then once you set this, we can see here we have at the right side, the left side, we have the setting like auto lock features, and number of time when someone type the wrong person and then you want to clear the history, or in this case by default it will open up the private windows. Once you set this, you can just hit yes and then it will automatically save this. Now let me show you. Once you close the browser, you will see here instantly that extension will appear which won't allow any user to open up your browser. Once if user try to 3 time wrong password, it will open up automatically in private mode instead of your own browser to access your history, which is kind of great. And of course, when you try to enter your own password, it will open up that instantly. So yeah, that is very great. You can just use it for our security. Using the ad block on YouTube is kind of weird. You know why? Because using ad block is not the thing that will ruin the content creator hard work. That's where come a YouTube ad AutoSkipper, which allows you to auto skip the ad instead of removing it completely. Like in this case, I have shown you this video, and then it will automatically skip it instead of just completely blocking it on the browser. Which you have to take care of the content creator as well. So yeah. Opening up a lot of tabs on your computer is kind of my habit. I'm sure you have as well. When you open up a lot of tabs, the browser itself is eating a lot of memory. You can see here I have 7 GB only Premiere, and apart from there, the extension is using, which is the browser. So that's where come here the OneTab. OneTab allows you to push all these tabs that you have opened into one tab and freeze the memory so that it released and freed up the computer memory. Once you click on this, you can set up whatever desire you want when you right click on this, and then it will save this automatically. Apart from that, if you click on that extension which you have, you will see all of the history that you have saved. Likewise, it will keep track of all of the tabs that you have opened, and apart from that it will also freeze flash the memory to release it to make your performance a lot better. Now when you click on this, it will open up again that tab, so you can just play around with it. It's pretty amazing. Now this come in handy when you just want to save here every period, and then it will show it by every period. Just save it in group by group wise. So this is a fantastic feature if you want to go and opening of a lot of tab. Check it out. Reading article on computer specifically at night time is kind of creating strain on eyes. That's where come here the midnight laser. When you click on this, it will automatically just change the theme of the web page to the desired you have set. Likewise, I'm setting here whatever themes best suits to my eyes, so not straining my eyes. You can see here, and it's kind of makes sense when you apply this. It will globally apply this extension onto the whole web pages. When you apply this, you can see here, even though if I open up another website like in this case Adobe Stock, you still see that it will enable their dark creeper. Let me show you on Google, and well, you can see here it will also enable on their Google. This is fantastic when you just want to use this feature. Now apart from that, one thing I would like to tell you that midnight is absolutely free. Being as a photographer and digital artist, I come across sometime on Instagram to download images of the user, because Instagram is the best place where people uploading their own professional work they did. You know, Likewise, if I want to get the idea how the color grading was used in the images, how the composition was used, downloading images from it is kind of a lot hassle. Let me firstly show you. Once you download that extension, then you can see here that top right high appear, and then you have to simply click on this and it will open up that image. Then you can directly save it, which is great. So yeah, one thing that very important about this, it will work on everything when you open up this. For example, I use this more often to extract the color grading in Photoshop to see what exactly used here and how this whole composition was built with which type of color grading, and this is pretty amazing thanks to this extension. Browsing here, you come across here most of the site that are not using the HTTPS, which is SSL security layer, and they don't use here that's HTTPS. Well, this here the extension card which is called HTTPS everywhere, which allows you to forcefully encrypt the website where you are using it. Apart from that, once you enable up that setting that you're using here an HTTPS, if the website is not using HTTPS, it will show you that warning, which you can see. Now let me just set up this. When you access a website, it will showing this icon which is HTTPS here, and if you that website doesn't have, then it will show you that pop-up. Apart from that, you can also adjust the setting if you want. Likewise, encrypt all the shield legible off, and this is amazing setting. You can play around with this to make your browser experience more secure and encrypted. You can also read their article if you want to know how that actually work. Coming up on a website, when you come across the fantastic font that you see, and you might think how which font is used there. Well, this come here the word font. It tells you that when you hover over any of the text, when you enable it, it will showing you that what fonts it has used in it. Now it does here uses the automatic process to detect this, and when you hover any of the text, it will automatically tell you that which font it's belong. Now this is only work specifically with the text, of course. So you have to just use it on the text on the browser, not on images. So yeah, this is where the millions of assets built-in come here within. You can just try here with the other side as well. When you click on this, it will showing all of the detail of the website and that font that you have. Likewise, you can see our 400 size and all of the boldness. You might want to find it, but for me, and of course for the user who are kind of graphic designer, might kind of come in handy for them, then you can just download it. Most of the time we tend to stream here the videos, and we want to listen it in the background while working. Now streaming the videos kind of using the resources and as well the internet connection. Well, that's where come here the audio only YouTube, which allows you to only play the audio of the video when you click on this instead of the whole video. When you play a video on your computer, all you got to do is simply click on that extension that you have downloaded likewise, which is called the audio only. When you click on this, it will automatically some kind of using JavaScript behind the scene to disable the video and only play the audio instead of this. Then you can just try with that font because yeah, and also it uses a very less resources of your internet and computer, and then hopefully it should work on every video that you use, so it will only show you the audio, so check it out. There is a lot of website that will only allow you when you sign up. So some of the site are very suspicious, then you don't want to give your own email address to it. Now let me show you. When you install here the 10-minute mail, it will automatically generate disposable mail which will expire automatically. So then you can use that email address instead of your own original address if you don't want to have a bit of privacy. And then you can just add that if you want. Then it will be added to that and the website will also allow you. Apart from that, it does have that feature when you sign up, let's say on this side I'm trying, then you will also receive here the real time the message or the email from that. When you click on this, you can see here we have received the email address from their site, and after 10 minutes of course it will be expired, and you can just try the another email address that it will generate it. So pretty amazing, doesn't it? So those were my favorite top 10 Chrome extension. I hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy this extension, and all of the extension of course will be in the description, you can download it. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I have very less subscriber and your support is needed. I will see you in the next video, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.